Hello everyone, welcome to Digital Learning, an initiative of Department of Collegiate Education, Karnataka. In this video session, we will be discussing Mahatma Gandhi's economic thought is a part of syllabus for 3rd BA. Economic thought in economics, prescribed for 5th semester by Mangalore University. Let us discuss Mahatma Gandhi's views on machinery and industrialization. In the previous session, we have already discussed Kautilya's Arthashastra. The objective of this session is to analyze economic thought of Mahatma Gandhi with respect to the use of machines and industrialization. This session helpful to the student to understand the Gandhian economic ideas on machinery and industrialization. As an introduction of this session, Gandhiji wanted this oppressive machine-based industrialized structure to be replaced by small machine-based economy, where machines are small and inexpensive. Gandhiji imposed the following conditions for using machinery. They must not exploit the villages or compete with village crafts. They must help the village artisan to improve his efficiency. They must not lead to monopoly and concentration of wealth in a few hands. Let us discuss the economic ideas of machinery. Gandhiji was against the use of machinery. Gandhiji said it is machinery that has impoverished India. Indian air handcrafts were destroyed by the use of machinery. Machinery makes labor slaves. It produces horrible working conditions. It displaces human labor and increases unemployment. Machinery improves the lot of a few persons only, but it deteriorates the condition of the common people who are unemployed and exploited. Small scale and cottage industries help to grow employment and output more than the large scale industries. The employment differences between small scale industries and large scale industries can be shown in the following diagram, which shows the large scale industries have the possibility of generation of less employment or more unemployment. In this diagram you have seen there are two axes, OY and OX. We have taken the wages on OY axis and employment on OX axis. In diagram, ON is the amount of employment generated by the large scale industries which want to maximize profit. OL is the amount of employment generated by the small scale industries which want to maximize output. Thus, the small scale industries and village industries create more employment, whereas the large scale industries is creating only the an amount of employment which is less than the small scale industries. Gandhi imposed the following conditions for the machinery. First one, they must not deprive people of employment. Second one, they must not exploit and compete with village crafts. Third one, they must not lead to monopoly or concentration of wealth in a few hands. Fourth one, they must not lead to exploitation at the national or international level. Fifth one, when involving large capital or large number of employees, they must be owned by the state and administered wholly for public goods. Gandhiji was not against the use of all machinery. He was against the craze for the labor-saving machinery. Mechanization was good for labor-deficit countries and bad for more labor countries or labor surplus countries. Let us discuss Gandhiji's ideas on industrialization. Gandhiji considered industrialization as a curse on mankind. He thought industrialization depended entirely on a country's capacity to exploit. Not only that, an industrialized nation, in order to find new markets for new goods produced under large scale production, would tend to follow a policy of colonization or colonism. It will lead to wars, and all that man will become a slave to machine and lose his dignity. Gandhiji categorically said, "I do not believe that industrialization is necessary for India." He described industrialization a manifestation of capitalism as the control of majority by a small minority. He believed that industrialism would not remove the poverty of India. From the strictly economic point of view, the most urgent problem of India is the universal underemployment of the peasant. Gandhiji gave importance to village and cottage industry. In case of cottage industries, the article may produce for the country as a whole and even for foreign countries. Gandhi found the possibilities of exploitation in the case of village industries. Human development is more possible in village industries, like khadi industries. These industries are based on the idea of non-violence and truth. It is a symbol of unity, freedom, and equity. Khadi implies the decentralization and distribution of the necessary products. In large-scale industries, human initiative is destroyed and there is a sense of alienation. Large-scale industries are profit-oriented. They lead to concentration of wealth and power in a few hands. They violate the basic tenet of Gandhian economics. The referred books are, same as I said above, Bhatia H.L., Ganguly B.N., Paul P.R. Here are the few multiple choice questions for your knowledge. So each question having the same 4 choices, you have to choose the correct one. First one, which of the following did Gandhiji describe as his two lungs? A. Ahimsa and peace. B. Truth and peace. C. Ahimsa and truth. And D. Brahmacharya and Aparigraha. So first one, that is, the answer will be the C. That is Ahimsa and truth. Second question, which of the following according to Gandhiji is an essential principle of Satyagraha? Again, there is a four choices, you have to choose the correct one. A. Infinite capacity for suffering. B. Non-violence. C. Truth. D. All of the three. The correct answer will be the all of the three. Third question, Gandhism is not merely a political creed. It is, first one, A program of action. B. A message. C. Theory. D. Working class movement. The correct one is B. A message. Fourth question, the most important small scale industry in India is, again there is the four choices. A. Coir industry. B. Matchbox industry. C. Handloom industry. D. Toy making industry. The correct one is a C. Handloom industry. The last one, Mahatma Gandhi on August 8th gave the call for Quit India movement. You have to choose the correct year. So A. 1942, B. 1920, C. 1930 and D. 1940. The correct one will be the A. 1942. Thank you.